Now, formed in 1996, Nananum, comprising of Manhene Pozo, Nana Chami Sydney, and Nanahima Joti, was one of Ghana's foremost hip-life groups.
It is exactly 20 years after Nananum was formed.
Well, founding member Berima Sydney says he and the late Manhene Pozo were about releasing a single, Keep It Low, when Pozo passed on.
Hip life music group Nananum was a huge force to reckon with in the 90s. A lot of rap groups sprang up just around the time.
There was a whole group of people, Native Funk Laws, Talking Drums, Taboo, these were groups from 1994 to 96.
But Nananum was the dominant force. Their debut hit single, Oteng, dropped in late 1996, changing the rap scene.
Nananum was all over. We were rocking shows in Kumasi, Takrady and all that, though we didn't have any album. So our album came out late 1996, and that was the Oteng and Nananum. Then everything's gonna be Erajua Mount Sasso. It was so exciting us at that time, I can't even compare it to the feeling, we're experiencing now. Because those days, it was a new revolution we had started, and trust me, the enthusiasm was very high. So Nananum was very, very big.
Roles were clearly spelt out for the trio. Nanahima Joti was the group's main attraction. Sydney sang and rapped. Manhene Pozo was a great rapper too.
There's always 3 verses. Pozo will rap 1 verse, Sydney 1 verse, Joti 1 verse. Yeah, normally the chorus, somebody could come out with the chorus. Then somebody, will polish it. Pozo was the big brother. Apart from music and everything, he was playing the big brother role. He was older than all of us. And so at the end of the day, he was keeping us in check.
Hip life has been through stages. Let's talk about your contribution to pushing hip life to where it is now.
The first album that Reggie named the Hip Life, album, and that was the Makamaka album. Nananum had a single on that first particular album. After Reggie's Makamaka album, Nananum was the next to follow. He said, "Obina wo hip life, no vision a Jena war." What did they make and I say, So that's it. See, right from there, we've been part from it from day one.
Now, if you didn't know, Sydney and Manhene had recorded a surprise song titled Keep It Low and had plans of releasing the video in 2017.
Never say you did. Some kind of 6, now your friend and unknown. Pozo duty enemy as any unknown. Ya power the kind of your watch wrong with dear. Ya ton, no new dear. Then you could buy ya tempted to.
I was thinking of releasing it in 2017 when he was fully well, so that we could rock a concert or something. Now it's there. Probably I don't know, thinking of what to do with the video.
Never say you did. Some kind of 6, now your friend and unknown. Pozo duty enemy as any unknown. Ya power the kind of your watch wrong with dear. Ya ton, no new dear.
In other entertainment news, award-winning gospel musician Cwesi Oteng has joined the number of celebrities who have thrown their weight behind Nana Akufo-Addo.
He was at Nanado's Nima residence on Friday to officially declare his support.
The Irene singer on Friday called on the NPP flag bearer Addo to introduce himself officially and make his intent of supporting his campaign formal. The It Be God Will Bless Me composer said a change in government was necessary after the NDC's 8 years. He expressed confidence in the NPP to form the next government.
Still on entertainment, entertainers hardly venture into politics.
However, actress Abby Bright says entertainment was her conduit in venturing into politics.
And smiling, yeah, rolling.
Screen goddess Abby Bright announced her intention to bid for the parliamentary seat of the Tema Central constituency on the ticket of the NDC in 2014. Even though the actress came under lots of criticisms, particularly due to the negative roles she had played in movies, she was not bothered. Abby, however, says that entertainment gave her a level playground in politics.
Entertainment has given me an opening because people know that you've cared enough about them to give them pleasure, to express positive emotions. Even the negative ones have always been, in the interest of informing them. And so they're more open to receiving the messages from you. It helps me to engage the people better.
Talking about the arts and entertainment industry, the online Run star said conditions in the arts needs to improve.
There has to be some form of regulation, to guide the industry, to protect workers in the industry. There actually has to be a concerted effort to give attention and prominence to arts education.